So, Janet, could you tell me a little bit about how Clean Coast Outer Hebrides was formed and how it has developed since its original inception?
Right, it was germinated nearly 7 years ago. I was walking out at Eel and Glass, which is off Scalpay in Harris, and on the shore there were loads and loads and loads of little bits of plastic. And I thought, who's dealing with this? I better get in touch. No one was dealing with it.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and it was on the back burner. Then Blue Planet 2 came on, the Attenborough series. Don't know if you remember the scene where there was a sperm whale with a bucket stuck in its mouth. That was my catalyst. I had to do something. So a wet January night in Stornoway, over 60 people came to a public meeting, and that's when Clean Coast was formed, and we've been running ever since.
That's amazing. It's such a great turnout. How did you kind of get everyone involved? How did you mobilise these people?
Right, well, we've got a very active Facebook and Instagram pages. We've got a web presence, we've got a website, cleancoastoh.com, and local press. Local radio has been incredibly helpful, Isles FM, and we've had a lot of support throughout the islands, from right down to Barra, through the length of the islands. And we've done beach cleans all over the place. We do more than beach cleans. We campaign, educate, inform, inspire about a lot of marine environment issues. Marine litter, of which we have plenty of little bits along here. Climate change, dangers of marine litter to wildlife, and that's a topic I've been talking on both in schools and doing public talks. And we've been well supported by the local community. We've been doing some research beach cleans for Scottish Island Federation, just a 10-metre stretch, and we've not been able to clear 1 metre of polystyrene beads in an area on the west of the island.
Yeah, and of course what you see is on the surface. You don't know how deep down it goes as well.
Well, yes, we've tried rinsing it off the seaweed, but we can't get it all. And it's so dangerous in a marine environment.
What would you say are some of the main sources where this plastic pollution is coming from?
Fishing industry. Here, definitely. I know further and other places in Scotland, like along the Clyde, it tends to be more land-based, or cans and bottles. But and we did have a Glen clean last year away from the sea, and that was all drinks containers, where people have been drinking them and threw them out, including the odd half bottle of whiskey, empty. So I see our role as very educational, because these things are dangerous in the environment. It doesn't take a moment to hang on to it, put it in the recycling bin.
And in terms of the fishing industry, because obviously it does seem like that's where a lot of this stuff is coming from, like, do you have any ideas about what the route forward is from that? Where changes can be made within that industry, what we can do to try and help
much more encouragement from Marine Scotland and the Scottish government for the fishing industry to hang on to stuff and take it to be recycled, reused, repurposed.